How angry should we be, friends, over the cosmetic beautification and LED lights that have been added to the grave of Yakub Memon, a terrorist involved in the 1993 Bombay blast that killed 257 people and destroyed hundreds of families? They're still grieving. How angry should you and I be that a man tried and convicted as a terrorist and hanged as per Indian law now has a grave that is a site of tribute and respect? How angry are you when you hear the BJP accusing Uddhav Thackeray of quietly allowing the beautification of a terrorist's grave to placate some of his Zabardasti fellow travelers in the erstwhile Agadi government, including a congressman who fought officially for the mercy of terrorist Yakub Memon? How angry are you that Aditya Thackeray steps out to defend the Agadi and points to the fact that it was a BJP government in Maharashtra under Devendra Fadnavis that had decided to give the body of terrorist Yakub Memon back to the family after his hanging in Nagpur? How angry are you that not one of the 257 victims' families from the Bombay blasts of 1993 was consulted about the man responsible for their grief and misery being given a dignified burial? How angry are you that whether it is trustees of the Qabristan or governments with a chronic affinity for appeasement, the truth is the damage has been done, hasn't it? And for whatever period of time, the grave of Yakub Memon was beautified, elevated and worshipped. We can sit here and get misty-eyed about a family that deserved the right to give even a terrorist a dignified burial. Or we can think about the 257 families that didn't get that chance, since there was nothing left of most of Yakub Memon's victims. We can sit here and remind ourselves that the graves of terrorists are projected as martyrdom sites by countries like Pakistan, a country, remember, which is still home to blast mastermind Dawood Ibrahim. We can remind ourselves that when it comes to terror, even a shred of appeasement, sentiment or emotion is a dangerous thing, because as is clear from Yakub Memon's grave, that very weakness will be grabbed and twisted by spineless netas. I understand your anger about this story and I share your rage. Sometimes this anger feels useless, doesn't it? But when it comes to terrorists, let's ensure we tell whichever government comes or goes that there should be no graves, no vague burial sites, no place where people can say, yes, this is where Yakub Memon lies. When terrorists are gone, they must be erased from the face of the earth, nothing left. Let that be the message. No compromise, no exceptions.